I might want something out of it.
Well, thank you guys for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, all 20,000 of you.
Thank you all for coming.
Shortened. So you can't. The room is packed.
Exactly. You can't tell how many
Puppets, people,
Dogs.
dogs everywhere. So I am Noel MacNeal,
and I am Jim Martin.
and we've been doing this way too long. Because we are.
Well, you haven't been doing it as long as I.
Well, how long have you been doing it? We're puppeteers, by the way. So how long have you been doing this? People always ask me, how did you get started?
Yeah, how'd you get started?
How did you get started? I don't think I've ever asked.
No, it's.
It took this long in a car to find this. Do this.
Well, I grew up in the 50s and 60s, so my puppet experience would have been Kukla, Fran and Ollie,
Oh, yes.
Howdy Doody, Ding Dong School.
Beanie and Cecil?
Yeah. Well, Beanie and Cecil was the 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get to that too.
But I've never seen Time for Beanie. Have you ever seen the live? We're talking about the cartoon, right?
No, my dad liked the other one.
Right,
Live one.
right.
And he had I have a puppet of it somewhere at my parents' house.
Of Cecil. Cecil. Yeah, what the heck?
My mom was really into that H&R puppet stuff show.
See, so was I. Sid and Marty Krofft.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was my era, going from the late 60s
Right.
into the 70s, like
Right.
Sid and Marty Krofft, HR Muppet stuff, Lidsville,
I watched
Right.
that.
yeah, but also like Captain Kangaroo.
Captain Kangaroo, right? Mr. Rogers.
Yes, Sherry Lewis,
Sherry Lewis, definitely Sherry.
female puppeteer.
Yeah.
Sherry Lewis.
Yeah.
Yes. So then what inspired you to do it? Like
To do
watching
puppets.
Ding Dong School.
Well, and tell me if I'm right.
Okay.
I always feel that around our generation, though you're younger than I, around second grade you had to make a puppet in school. And it seems like everybody I've met somewhere in their past around the second grade, that's where they got bit by a puppet, and wanted to be a puppeteer.
Ah.
Yeah. But in those days it was, paper mache and, waiting for it to dry and all that,
Where you get the film.
Yeah, well, we didn't have felt in those days. We just had paper mache. We had goats that would chew up the newspaper for you.
Spit it out.
Spit it out. And then you thank you, goat.
Thank you, goat.
Glue it together. So that was a long time ago.
Was that your first puppet? Did you ever make?
It was like a Mr. Punch puppet. Yeah. What was yours?
It was I think mine was like a cutout of Bert from Sesame Street. I just like drew Bert with his arms like this, and I cut it out, like stuck straws on.
Yeah.
Just hold it, and just like.
When I was a kid, we had a magazine called Humpty Dumpty.
Yeah.
And in the magazine, it had a lot of those where you'd have the body, and then the arms and the legs, and maybe the head.
Right.
And then you glue it to a piece of cardboard, cut it all out, and then use those acorn clips. Do you know what they are?
No.
The acorn clip was a little metal cap with two prongs.
Right.
And you push it through the cardboard and bend it open.
Oh
So it would
yes.
move,
Oh yeah, those guys. Yeah.
And then take the
It's called
straws.
an acorn clip. I thought it was paper fastener, but it's called an acorn clip.
Well, maybe that was the brand name.
Oh, okay. See the things you learn?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a commercial for acorn clips.
Acorn clips.
Ask for them by name.
Exactly.
So, can we ask the group of people that are here, do you have any questions
Yes.
about what we've done?
Because two of you have actually brought puppets, so
I made him.
yes, you made him. What's your name?
Why don't you come up
Stephanie.
here?
Stephanie.
Stephanie.
Bring it up. Bring him up. Come
I'll
on.
bring both my.
Bring it up. Everybody,
There's stairs and there's stairs
The stairs over there, we don't want anybody to fall.
Yeah, don't do what I
please. It's like
No, no
we don't
loss.
own the con. We just guess.
So this is Stephanie
Stephanie
with Sprocket.
Yes.
Sprocket that she made.
Yes.
Tell us about Sprocket. How long did it take you to make him?
About 2.5 months and he's hand sewn
Wow.
and hand glued.
Wow.
And I didn't know you were supposed to glue the foam, so I hand sewed the foam.
Okay.
So
That is dedication.
That is impressive.
That is very impressive. He's beautiful. Where'd you get the fur?
Joann's, and then I hand twisted
Joann's.
and then I hand twisted all the fur because it looked too neat,
Ah, okay.
which took me about 2 weeks of agonizing pain.
Okay.
So would you do this again?
Yes, I would.
See?
Yes,
Yeah.
I would,
Wow.
absolutely. I've got a commission coming up.
Okay.
So, yes.
And for a sprocket or?
No, for my own design.
Oh, very good. That's it's even better. So
Yes.
it's your own thing. Cool.
Yes, I love doing them. I love performing them.
Cool. Where do you perform?
Mostly my daughter, who is obsessed with me doing them.
Okay.
Nice. That's
Very good.
wonderful.
So like I've got my sprocket,
That's your-
which is my big boy. Look at this, he's so big.
Practically stand up on his own. Look at that.
Yeah,
Aw.
yeah.
Cool. And then this.
Is one I got years ago, poor little stain thing.
So you bought this one.
This one I bought
Okay.
years ago.
What
back
is your
in
name?
My name's Vanessa.
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 Why are you shy, Vanessa?
No. We're my friends.
Yes, I'm so little. I'm
That's
just a little girl.
that's fine. Nothing wrong being little.
But
We can have our own show up here.
I know. Exactly. It's just like,
So come on up.
come on.
This is like the Tonight Show or something, right?
that's how Steve Allen got started this way. So. Oh. It's like, now what is your name?
My name's Tyler.
Tyler. There you go.
This is Livingston and Lamarcus. Neither of them have voices yet. Like these characters are still kind of in development.
Okay.
You're cooking, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. That's fine. That's cool. And did you make these?
Now this one was actually a pre-existing puppet. I think it was like a kid rabbit that I bought off for $25, but I just basically made the outfit and like put like the dreads and the industrial bar and the
Okay.
rails on myself.
I love his teeth.
Yes.
His grill.
That's right.
This one,
This is correct.
this one's Lamarcus. I bought off a puppet maker on eBay. It wasn't half puppet, but I converted it to a full puppet. Basically, I just put I just put stuffing in like these kids' pants and sewed it on. So
That's what you do.
All
Yes.
right.
Yes.
Any more puppets in the room here today? Do you have puppets?
You in the back. Do you have a puppet? No.
No, but I can make him do my sprocket for me.
Young lady, do
Really?
you have a puppet?
I can do sprocket.
No?
No.
Yes.
Michael, do you have a puppet?
You can do
On
sprocket.
my table.
That's your table.
Aw, you didn't bring
He's
it.
shy.
That's okay. When I do puppet workshops, because I'm doing one tomorrow, actually, with at the what's it?
Predicates.
In Credit Kids
Kids, right.
section in the kids corner, doing a puppet workshop, and I do puppet demos, and also we'll show you how to make an origami puppet. But I always say to kids, what's the one puppet you have with you all the time? And of course, it's your hand. Now I've asked this to many kids in different areas. Someone will say like, my dog. Someone will say like, my foot. Two kids in two separate areas. One said, my parents. And I said, no, but that's related to puppetry. That's called manipulation. No. It was like, this is the puppet you have all the time. And then I told people, put your hand up. Come on. You got your hands full. That's fine. Put your hand up. Now put your 4 fingers together.
These four?
Yes. Bend them flat. Now tuck your thumb under. There.
This is Elmo naked.
What? Yes. That's what I told you. You take that red fur off, and this was inside, a human arm and a human hand.
See, he told mine's Kermit because it's got a little bit of a curve there. So trying to keep that head up.
Exactly, because he's just an elaborate sock puppet.
Yes, so that's what
It really is.
This
Yes.
is my naked Kermit.
Jim and I were fortunate because we actually knew it worked with Jim Henson. So
When I was 5, I felt like my childhood ended, and I told my parents that.
It did.
My childhood ended when I was 5. Oh, don't make me cry again.
again,
We've never
been here 20 minutes.
never made it cry before.
Oh my God.
Jim Henson dying to me. I started crying.
I think I was.
God, who mentioned that? We just mentioned we work with the man. Someone running around saying, "We know Jim Henson's dead."
Jim Henson died. I think.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
This is insane. Let's get everybody in the audience on the stage.
That's the difference between puppeteers and other actors.
Do you have a puppet
Is that you're
with
all
you?
sitting-
Yes, we are, but we admit it.
Wait. What?
I was just gonna ask a question.
You have a question?
What?
Does putting ooby eyes on one of your fingers count as a puppet?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I happen to have his hair right here.
No has a stash just in case.
You ever hear about that one famous one here in Russia? That his one character just his hand?
Yes.
It was not with any eyes or anything, it was just his hand.
I worked on a show that was called Ubi,
Yeah.
and it was just bare naked hands and
Right.
some glass eyes. My
Right.
character, his name was Keiko, and he would say things like, "You, Ubi, friends, perfecto, mwah." That was it. Just some glass eyes. And bare hands. And if you're lucky, they will pay you to do this.
Now, you mentioned on the Defunct Land podcast that some of your biggest fans were like college students coming home from frat parties or something.
Yes, for Ubi, yes, because it was basically because
It was trippy.
it was trippy.
Yeah.
It really was. They only spoke in one or two words at a time. And so if you go to YouTube and just type in Ubi, you'll see these like naked hands with these glass eyes. And the thing is, like, you know, they would talk, but then they would have to like pick something up and actually put it down, and they would just go back to being
with their mouth.
with their mouth, and just like put it down. It's like
Jim Henson would
it was
love
kind of
that.
weird. Oh yes, it was
He would
totally
have
a
loved that. He would have just been like, he would have just
We're
gone.
totally. Well, the reason why we had to do glass eyes was because we couldn't. The producers were fearful of doing ping pong ball eyes because that was such a Muppet look.
Yeah.
So that's why they got glass taxidermist eyes and put them on wires
On a human hand.
That's
on a
not-
human hand. Yes. I've got squirrel eyes on a human hand.
Or crocodile.
Yes. It's a little creepy, but yes. But yeah, they only spoke one or two words at a time. But that counts as a puppet. Totally. Absolutely.
Are you looking up Ubi right now?
You know, it's funny. It's that I was asking that question, but I without the knowledge that you were on the show.
Yes. Chet, I say that my resume is most people's childhood memory, so if you got to watch way too much television, chances are you saw me do something in the last 35 years, so
I mean,
yes.
the thing is, I only knew you as Bear in the Big Blue House. One of my childhood shows.
You're welcome. Eureka, some people remember Eureka's
Yeah,
Castle.
No, for me, I had, it eventually disintegrated, but I had this little rubber puppet thing.
Oh, yes.
Eureka. That I
You
used to
found
torment
one.
my parents with by playing with them obsessively too.
Yes.
Any puppet I had got played with obsessively.
Obsessively.
Basically,
That's why I'm so good.
the only puppet I had as a kid, like these are my first real puppets. The only puppet I had as a kid was like those McDonald's, Disney's dinosaur puppets that.
Oh, yes. The rubber
they were
guys.
nice.
Yes.
Just a head.
Yes.
Yeah, it was just a head. That was,
Yes.
Right.
I had the T-Rex. That was the only puppet.
Is that the
I
Land
had.
of Time Forgot puppets? Was it that one? Or no, Disney's Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
Oh, Dinosaur.
Venus
Oh, that
dinosaurs.
one.
Yeah, they
Oh,
did
that
them
one.
as Happy Meal toys.
Oh, that's right, that movie,
And it was
yes.
like a rubberized or neoprene.
That's
dino
right,
head.
No,
yes.
I was spoiled because my parents went to this one, like it was a antique store, and they found Miss Piggy and they found Animal.
You were spoiled.
So I had this animal with the moving eyes. Technically, it was my brother's, but he never played with it, so I was the one who played with it.
And do you know that toy worked exactly like the real puppet
Oh,
did?
absolutely. Yes, I do. And when I had to return that one to my brother because he wanted it for his daughter, I then immediately went out and bought another one because there was no way I was going without one.
Oh, there you go.
So that's
Sales were skyrocketing.
Animal is hard to do because your voice starts to go.
Well, Animal's very similar to Cookie Monster.
Yes, it's-
Cookie has better use of pronouns than Animal, so that's only the real difference. Not much.
You could do a whole character study.
Oh yes, it's just like,
Break it all down.
oh yeah. There was a time when it was
Educational level.
It was like 1999, so it was like Bear was on Disney Channel, and in New York anyway, and Bear was on at 10 o'clock in the morning, and then locally on PBS was the Puzzle Place at 10 o'clock in the morning, and then for some reason on Nick Jr. they had on repeats of Eureka's Castle. So at 10 o'clock. For like a good 9 months, I could just flip the channel and watch my voice range from A to A minus. I'm a bear, I'm a dragon, I'm a little kid. I mean, that was pretty much it.
Way to compete against yourself.
Exactly. The ratings going up and down, up and down.
Yeah, they were all.
They're all, exactly.
I remember how upset I was when Eureka's Castle got canceled though.
How did you know?
Yeah, it's
How did
like,
I know it got canceled? Because it was not there anymore.
Oh,
I was watching
okay.
it
oh, okay. Because they kept repeating it, we just didn't do any new ones
New
anymore.
ones, and I was
Yeah.
the type of kid that paid attention to when shows got canceled because I was a nerd. So like when Jim Henson Hour got canceled.
Well, yeah, that was like a prime time
Yeah, I
show.
was Twitch. I was like,
Yes. The test is on YouTube for the
Yeah, I was probably the only kid.
What about this fellow all the way in the back?
Come sit.
Come up and join us. Come on, let's get all. And young lady,
And plus you're wearing like Mystery Science Theater. Great
Come on,
puppet
come
show.
on up here.
Yes.
Right there.
Yes.
come on. This is our audience. Just
Honey,
come up
you
the
stand
steps.
next to
We'll
me.
make
That's
room.
scary.
We'll make room for you.
Yes, come.
Why not? You've got to find out who the people were that paid money to come here.
And Hans Crockett, if you want.
Wait,
It's not
here's
so
me.
important.
Now, are you two friends?
Well, now he's my husband.
Oh, this is your husband?
Yes.
Can I ask you to move over here?
So he can
Let
sit
the
next to
husband
me?
and wife sit together.
There we go.
This is
And
great.
And look at this, as I'm generously letting him hold the gigantic heavy puppet. He is heavy.
And are you a puppeteer also, young lady?
Yes, you come sit here. Come sit here. Yes.
Your hand's a puppet.
Yeah,
She
I'll
is. She is.
Okay.
I mean, my only experience with really puppets that, when I was younger, for like a school, like for a project, or, for like, I don't know, for something, I made a Miss Frizzle and who's the lizard, was Liz?
Liz.
Yes. Magic School Bus.
It took hours to come up with that name.
Out,
Liz.
out of socks.
Liz the Lizard.
Liz the Lizard.
I don't know where, I have to be somewhere in my house.
Now wait. What is your name? Who are you? Matthew. Hello, Matthew. Cool. And you two are married?
For almost 15 years now.
Hey.
So you were married when you were 5?
It's amazing.
18, 19, 18 when we got engaged.
Okay.
We got engaged when I was.
And what brought the two of you together? Was it puppets that brought the two of you
Actually,
together?
sort of, yes, because see what's on his shirt? Mystery Science
Mystery
Theater.
Science Theater. Great
Yes.
Crow.
So he meant you were at this barn party thing, and you're out there, and I met this guy with this red hair, and my first thing I said was, but I'm afraid of heights, because my brother had me up in the hayloft so he could take photos of me. Thank you, my brother. And then he wanted me to hang from the rafters. I said no.
Weren't expecting this now, were you?
This is going to make YouTube history.
Wow.
So
Man.
your brother takes you up to the hayloft, wants you to hang up there, and he's taking pictures of you. And you're how old?
I was 18.
Okay, so you're legal.
There you go. All right.
Yes. And he comes in and hears me say that, and for some reason he didn't walk right back out of the barn.
He being your now husband.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't. And for some reason he decided that it was okay to talk to me. I'm not quite sure why. Because you think hearing that would be your first thing to say, run.
But no.
But no, for that, then we spent some time together, which my brother got jealous for some reason of him me being interested in him.
Okay.
And at one point he was talking to me and he's like fiddling with the pen, taking it apart, putting it back together. And he just quietly says, do you like Mystery Science Theater? And I say, you know that show? And wait, it gets better. When I finally
Doesn't get better than the hayloft, but please go on.
When I finally go to his house, if you know Mystery Science Theater, he goes to the episode. And I look totally baffled. Because it's Mike, it's that stuff. I don't know any of these people. And so he puts in an older episode that's Joel.
Yes.
And I'm like, I know half of these people, but something's not right. So then he goes, it can't be. And he puts in a season 1. And I go, that's right. And he's like, which
Which is all on Netflix now, too.
No, season 1 is the season that next to nobody saw.
Yes.
That's the only one I saw.
Oh, okay.
You're the one person.
Okay, come on up.
Come here, girl.
If you're
He's trying to make a comment. Let's come on stage.
I got to find out
Oh, wait a
that there
minute.
was apparently a lot more of that didn't get canceled when I went, and I was an idiot for not figuring out that when they had a Mystery Science Theater thing in the theaters, that it was related.
There you go.
So who are you now?
So I'm Chris.
Hello, Chris.
Everybody, hi, Chris.
Chris is wearing a press badge. Why, Chris?
Because I run the Muppet Stuff blog.
So you keep track of what?
All the Muppet happenings, Muppet and Henson happenings.
And here it is, right now.
That's right. It's happening right now.
Chris, did you? Now, right here.
So yeah, so there's all kinds of merchandise and all kind of news for.
What's the latest thing that's happened?
A lot of Sesame Street books for the 50th anniversary.
Yes.
There's a Bert and Ernie book coming out. There's an Oscar book that just came out this week.
Are you talking like what, a biography or?
A self-help book. The Muppets are putting self-help books out because they need some help. So they're themselves and then work out.
There you go.
Wait, Oscar's gonna give you self-help.
Yeah, his book
Is it
called
gonna talk about if you're homeless, where to move into?
Oscar's not
It's about
homeless.
boundaries. He's like, leave me alone.
Oscar's not homeless.
He's not
got a
homeless.
very nice home.
No, okay.
There's
It's
a
gonna
trash
say
can.
that the best place to put your portal is in a trash can.
I mean, if you've seen that Unknown Trash Land, it's a pretty sizable trash
It's
can.
quite large.
It's quite large.
It's got Fluffy down there.
Roomier than you think, right?
Exactly. It's like it's almost like sort of a grouchy TARDIS. So it's like it's much roomier inside.
Right, exactly.
I like that.
That should be
Exactly.
a parody. They should do that on the show.
We did it with Rover.
Grouchy who?
See, now we've got a lot of people that
What?
know a lot
Doctor Who? But yeah, the
Yes.
whole like
Grouchy
Veterans
Who.
Hospital kind of thing. Like Doctor what? Doctor Who? Oh.
Exactly. Now, you're cosplaying with these puppets, but also, what is your cosplay? What do you
I'm actually, believe it or not, this isn't a cosplay. These are my regular clothes.
Just your regular clothes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I figured that out.
And where do you work?
I work at the Sands in Bethlehem. It's a casino.
Oh!
That's being bought out by a native tribe, so now we're going to be called Wind Creek soon.
Wait, what? Oh, wait, really?
Spoilers. Spoilers. Spoilers.
Yeah, and also speaking of
Use the tokens now.
speaking of my work, the guy who does HR, Eric Weiner, was actually a Henson puppeteer at one point, like he told us that at orientation, which amazed me.
Yes.
Have you guys worked with him?
Yeah. It's like, yeah, I know. Eric, years ago. So yes, so when you mentioned the name, it's just like, wow.
And so now he's running a casino.
No, he does HR for the casino. Mr. Sheldon Adelson, if you know who he is, he runs a casino.
When you say HR, I think of Pete, Puff, and stuff.
I know HR puppets.
Human
The influences.
Human resources.
So what was your first puppet memory? Like as a kid? That made you want to eventually have these on your arm and
Like I mentioned to you two earlier, the first I didn't watch Bear in the Big Blue House, which I
Shame.
Get out.
I was more of like a Nick Jr. kid. Like I have autism, but my rigid schedule was only Blue's Clues and Little Bear. That's it.
Okay.
And now, but the thing is that my first real exposure to puppetry was when I was in 4th grade, Crank Anchors.
Yeah, that makes sense for a 4th grader. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You've ever seen Crack Anchors? Like, yes, that makes sense.
It's coming
Yes.
back apparently.
Yes.
Yeah, we hear
For
that.
YouTube.
Yeah,
Just like
and
straight to YouTube.
me and my friend's favorite character was Special Ed, which now that I think about it, is a very offensive character.
Yes, it was many years ago, and
Yeah,
yes,
that was a simpler time.
it was a simpler time.
So we've got more audience members coming.
more people. He's got
Come on,
puppet
come on up here.
on.
Come on. Come on.
Come here.
We're putting
Get a chair.
That's it.
everybody, grab a chair, come up here.
I see he's wearing a Fino. That's a Fino puppet. Yes, by David Fino. Yes.
Well, grab a chair and come up. Please. What is your name?
Oh, my name is Geddes Gibbs.
Yeah, okay.
Getty? Come on
Go.
up.
You know, like Gettysburg?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Getty. Come here. Come
One sec.
Come on. Take it.
He's got a script.
Exactly. No.
And also another funny story about like when I was watching Frank Anchors as a kid, like when I was in 4th grade, we had to write journals every morning in school.
I got you.
And like we had to read them out loud.
Okay.
So after one night I watched an episode of Frank Anchors, after every single sentence I put the word "Yay!"
Just like Ed would.
Did your teacher get it?
No, she thought it was the most annoying thing ever.
If you watch the show, Ed was kind of annoying.
So we have a new member of our
Yes.
audience now.
Yes, with a puppet, which is made by David Fino. So you can actually buy one of these. If you go to BrooklynPuppetConspiracy.com, you can get what I call Finos. These really great practice puppets.
A very nice puppet.
They're beautifully made. They
Yes.
come in different colors, different styles. This is one new style. There's another style that's also a rod puppet. So that I have back at the table.
So we can come back and visit yours?
Yes, you can. Yeah, if you buy me dinner first.
So we've been talking about when did you first find puppets? When did you first fall in love with puppets?
Well, I first fell in love with puppets.
Here, I'm going to give you this mic.
Well, I first fell in love with puppets when my influences, Jim Henson, Kevin Clash, and of course you, were we're using those things for TV shows, movies, and all sorts of stuff. And that's what got me into it. I would like to do puppet work with you and all other aspiring puppeteers, which is a very good experience for me. And I first did that when I was with Marcelo Bottaro. I'm not sure if you remember him. He's also a friend of mine that's living in Brooklyn, New York.
Okay.
Just like me.
All right.
And from there, we became best buds with puppetry.
Nice. Awesome. So do you guys do shows together?
Well, actually, I started in his animation project, which is called The Pranking Squirrels, and I started my animation voice debut on that one.
Oh.
I played two squirrels named Craig and Butch Squirrel. They are pranking, troublemaking squirrels who are going against Jack the dog, who is
Squirrels tend to do that, yes.
Yes, who was being played by Marcel himself.
Okay.
And, I had fun doing that.
And was this a cell animated cartoon? Or was it puppets?
It's an animated indie cartoon.
And how was the animation done?
Well, I'd say Marcel did an excellent job with the animation. It's just basic.
Just basic animation. Just basic animation.
Drawing?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's so many different kinds, like paper cutouts or,
Motion, computer.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get an idea.
Yeah. Okay.
I believe it's paper cutouts.
Oh.
Where can we watch this?
You can watch it on Marcelo Bottaro's cartoon only on YouTube. It just got released 2 days before my birthday. Last month.
Wow, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Very
Thank
good. Very nice. Does anyone else have like a YouTube channel that we'd like to mention? It's like
Well, part of the Muppet Stuff blog, we have a YouTube channel. We do videos up in the museum. I call it Muppet Stuff Museum, which is houses my pretty extensive collection of Jim Henson memorabilia. Some of you have seen it. See pictures of it. So Muppet Stuff on YouTube.
So Muppet Stuff on YouTube, I'm not aware of it. So Muppet Stuff on YouTube, you have a living museum where you show all of your things?
Yep.
How far back does it go? Sam and Friends?
It primarily starts at the Muppet Show. But there are some older Sesame Street, like early 1969 records and stuff. I'm trying to get some few of the older pieces, but they get a little pricier and harder to find.
Do you have a can of Wilkins coffee?
I do not. That's one of the things I'm trying to find. The Wilkins puppets, the can top, and the Hey Cinderella. They had puppets. That came out for.
I didn't know about the Hey Cinderella.
Yeah, they're actually a friend of mine, Austin. He has they're his puppets from his collection on display at the Museum of Moving Image.
oh, I've seen those. Oh, I didn't know that you knew the person responsible.
Yeah, so he bought them off eBay. He just happened, he wasn't sure if they were real or not either, and he happened to buy them. And Karen Falk, who runs the archive at Henson, she was like, "You bought those? We don't even have those in the archive. Can we display these here?" So those are his puppets up on display.
That's fantastic.
So does everybody here know about the Museum of Moving Image?
I first found out about it from Shia LaBeouf's project, mostly because of the trolling videos. But that's how I found out about the moving image. But then I saw you did a workshop there.
Yes.
So
And they're continuing it every so often.
so I'm gonna try and make it to one of those.
Through the puppet kitchen.
I live 2 hours away from New York, but I have to take a bus because I refuse to drive in the city.
Well, yeah.
It's cheaper.
Yeah, it's cheaper. And also, there is transportation when it works right. You can actually get around. So, yeah. But the Museum of the Moving Image in Queens, it's great. It has this permanent Jim Henson collection of stuff, which is wonderful to see.
And Greg Shedman, who runs the Henson Legacy and has really been active in all these screenings, he's going to be doing a special presentation for the Muppet Movies 40th anniversary.
Yes.
40th anniversary.
Yes.
So that'll be, I think it's in June. I'm not positive.
Yeah, that's when it premiered. It was June. Was
So there'll be something special. It's under wraps of who the special guests are, but we're probably going to people there.
See how puppetry is interweaved in your life? See how that is?
It all comes together.
It all comes together.
It's not just that you said anniversary. My parents at their wedding have songs.
Oh.
So
Did Paul Williams approve of that?
Yes, exactly. What's your apology for it?
A
prove he was invited. He was there probably.
He's playing piano.
They wish. They would have loved that. But now you want to know about me? My thing when I got into film.
Well, yes, we do.
You can give me the microphone, but I'll make you go deaf.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, here.
I can do this, but I might make you go deaf.
Why would you?
I have a good stage voice anyway.
Okay.
But yeah, for me, obviously, I said my parents at their wedding had that click. So I grew up with Jim Henson stuff all around me. So, you know, I grew up going to that. I grew up going to, you know, Rock and Fire Explosion and seeing those animatronics. I grew up with my parents, like, you know, basically showing me any puppets they had and basically letting me use them. Like, I got to play with his little Cecil puppet and stuff, which I don't know why he let me at that age. But for me, I grew up with it. There's a video of me at age 1, after my birthday. My dad turned off the Muppets to take the video. So I'm like this. Gonzo! With the saddest voice. And my dad's like, but I want to record this.
Sad puppets.
Speaking of Rockfire Explosion, do you know that I used to live in Orlando, and do you know that downtown Orlando you can actually tour the places, which is
Okay.
Makes
Well.
sense. Makes sense to me.
apparently Kim Jong-un likes the Rockfire Explosion.
And pizza.
Do I know how hard it was for me to do the puppetry when I was really little?
How hard was it for you to do the puppetry when you were little?
When I was really little, I had animals. Like 1.
One. So you got this.
Yes.
So the animal, the Fisher Price animal, was half the size of you.
Yes. So I wanted to try to get the eyes to work. So I'm jamming both hands up into that little mechanism so I can try to press down and get it to go this way.
Wow.
And sometimes make it open the mouth. I was doing this.
There you go. So, Matthew, do you have any puppets in your life? Like going back to, like, were you inspired by puppets? Or do you like puppets? Outside
Before
of,
Mystery Science Theater.
yeah.
Now we just like watching.
I like how you two balance each other out. Now you do like, she doesn't.
Well, I did spend a lot of time watching Sesame Street, The Muppet Show, that sort of thing.
But not as much.
I can't say that I ever got into puppetry myself, though, but I always enjoyed watching it.
Which is good because I think I would have driven him insane if he didn't like puppets at all.
So you just like a lot of self-defense right now. Really.
Oh, yes.
There you go.
And what made you decide to make a sprocket?
That's mine.
I know. Well,
Yeah, what made it make, well, he was coming to the con last year, and I heard he was coming to the con.
oh, Steve. Yeah.
Yes, Steve was coming to the con. And I had 2.5 months.
And time was ticking.
Yes, time was ticking.
What do
And
I show Steve?
Yes, what do I show Steve? That would be-
He's coming. He's coming.
Yes, Steve's coming. I have to show him something good.
Philadelphia.
Yes. So all of a sudden I'm like, okay, there's a pattern here. It's $60. I don't know if it's gonna work. Let's do it.
I think that's like $60 for Steve. The new show.
Was that what?
And what did Steve say?
What did Steve say when he saw this?
It's the same size. That's the first thing. Second thing, can I try it on?
It's great. And did he?
And third thing, can I have it? How much you want for that?
You wanna try it? Yeah. Either of you wanna try it?
No.
But you can. I don't mind.
I tried it last year.
You did?
And
Yeah.
it's pretty hefty. I mean, it's got some weight and girth to that
How
thing.
long did it take your hand to heal after you were done?
Man, it was a workout.
Yeah.
I was impressed.
6 weeks to cast.
And $60 later.
But yes, it was a lot of work because it's hand stitched, hand twisted, hand glued with crazy glue to get those goofy feathers on.
Wow.
into place.
And he autographed the collar.
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
That's the only thing I didn't do on that was the collar. I bought the collar.
That's great.
The rest of it was, and then, yeah, trimming the fur down to the right size and spots.
And it says, what does it say on there? To Stephanie?
Sprocket. And Sprocket and then Steve Whitmire.
No hugs and kisses.
No.
No wolf? Nothing? No wolf?
No. I don't think it was, I think it was just,
Did you take a video of him performing it?
no, I wanted to, but I just.
What?
I was so
After
excited.
2 months of this?
I was
The crowning glory? And it's
$60 later.
you didn't get the video of the guy doing it? What?
It's like $200 for the fabric.
The fabric is at Joann's.
I remember when Carol Spitty was here last year, I dropped 200 on a sketch from him.
There you go. That's good.
Well worth the money.
Now,
Exactly.
Now, speaking of like wearing a cast for a hefty thing, I noticed he was wearing a cast. Is that like the direct result of sticking his hand up to do Big Bird like all the time?
I couldn't say.
No,
what
he's
it was
not
for.
just-
So, yeah, so it's just, but he was like one of the, you know, like, he did Big Bird up until like, you know, just like 2 years ago, really, so.
Yeah, I think
Yes.
I saw an article where he literally just retired from doing voiceovers.
Yes, that's it.
Did you see his little, everything short of cursing people out, response to people who are getting in trouble for needing a wheelchair?
Oh, yes, I saw that.
Yeah, it was like, it was the most
And it's,
polite way of saying something.
Yeah, he's basically saying, this is like, I'm still
Yeah,
coming to
it's
cons, I
all
can
part of
still.
life.
And I don't care what you say, I'm going anyway.
Did he say have a magical day?
Or, yeah, it was just short of, you know, you can almost, you just feel the venom. And it,
Never.
No.
That was the Oscar the Grouch coming.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was a Carol Spitty.
No, Carol's one of the sweetest men ever.
yes, well,
And Debbie
like I
is
said,
just
it was
one.
like,
There's
it
no
was just this
venom.
Yes.
underlying vein, but it was so politely done. So it was almost like reading a thing with Mr. Rogers trying to tell
I
someone.
think reading into it is what it was.
Yes, exactly, just like,
Misinterpreting.
yeah, just saying, just like, I'm still coming to cons, you can still come and talk to me, come and see me. It's like, yes, yeah, exactly.
Last time I saw him was Keystone Comic Con, I think last year.
Yes,
I think he said something along the lines of, I'm not planning on resigning myself to seclusion just yet.
Right.
exactly. So, and he's doing appearances again this year. It's
Yeah.
like, in time for like also with the, actually he's doing one coming up with Bob and Emilio and Roscoe. So they're doing, yes, it's the Men of Sesame Street. Yeah, they're doing appearances in time for yes, and yeah, what's it called? What?
It's Eternal Con.
Eternal Con.
Yes,
In Huntington,
it's in
New York?
June. No, it's in at the Cradle of Aviation Museum
Okay.
in
Cradle of Aviation on Long Island.
on Long Island. Yes.
Wait, when is this?
Wow, this is here.
I got to get the dates, but it's in June, I believe.
Yes.
The
June 8th?
weekend. No, June 8th is in
I'll just stop talking.
I gotta go there.
Come here.
all right.
Really?
All right. So
So yeah, so it's called
it's called Eternal Con.
Eternal Con.
Actually, our section Credit Kids is going to be there, and we'll be doing some work with
Exactly. So
with
we-
the Sesame Street people.
promoting the
Yes.
fact that and Credit Kids is going to be
And
there.
yes, I think it's the weekend after the 15th.
Okay.
June 15th is a Saturday. I think it's the following.
Yeah, I think it's June 20th.
Yeah, something. It's a 2-day show.
Right.
It's a fantastic show.
Right.
So we'll be there, and we're looking forward to
Carol.
Carol will be there.
Louise.
I gotta look. I don't remember everyone on the list right now. Yes.
Gordon.
Gordon. Yes.
And Bob McGrath, who is
Yes.
Ah.
Exactly.
Or in Japan, Babo, as his
Babo.
fans call him.
Yes, because Bob still has a really big following, because before Sesame was,
Something that came to mind is with the concern to the character Cookie Monster, is that whenever,
Give her the mic, please.
I mean, I don't know if this is, if you're the right person to ask, but,
Yes.
but,
Just asking.
I got the wrong one.
he's the
okay.
best one, just stand right over there.
Whenever there's any segment that involves like Cookie Monster eating like cookies, of course the how the puppets like construct is like it doesn't. I don't think it really goes into his mouth.
It does go.
And actually, it does go into his
Yes, it
mouth.
does. They got 2 of it. got a thing in
They're,
there.
those,
First of all, the cookies aren't actually real cookies.
Oh.
That's the trick.
They are actually painted rice cakes.
I mean, I was wondering, I was gonna ask, like, does the like, if it was, if the cookies were real, like, does the parts of the cookies ever like get stuck in the fur?
Doesn't matter, they
No,
replace anything.
they're lightweight, and this way you could actually make, instead of baking real chocolate chip cookies, because the grease
there's no grease.
would, you just get a rice cake, and you just like shave it, and
Plus
spray paint
ants.
it.
Ants are a concern too.
Yeah, so and then,
And hungry crew members.
and this way they break up real easily, and it goes down like the tube that on the side of his mouth, but it's painted black, so you don't see it. But yes, and cookies what's called a practical hand puppet because it takes two people to do it. Dave does the head and the left hand, and somebody just does the right hand.
You really trust, that's the other one.
Well, that's when Frank Oz, when he was doing it, he would always like slap his hand on top of the right hand and just say things like, "Me like to be on top." And some people overdo it with our hand, so he would just like slap it down, just to indicate like, "No, you follow me." Yes, but yes, so that's why.
So there are some puppets like that, though, but that are, the one person just does the hands and one person just does the head.
Yes. Can anyone guess on the Muppet Show what puppet would have somebody doing their hands and somebody just doing? Yes, exactly. Jim did the Swedish chef's head and Frank did his hands. The Swedish chef is one of the rare puppets who actually has 5 fingers because it's the human hand doing it. And they would deliberately,
And how did those hands work?
wildly.
Yeah.
Yes, because it was Frank and Jim, and just based on their friendship, until Frank would deliberately just grab things and just like try and throw Jim off with the
I
chef.
had a story in this one biography that was them and Jim, they're doing a Wilkins coffee. And the thing was you're supposed to be, there's 2 different ones. One was they were supposed to do eggs thrown at him.
Right.
So he gets him a raincoat for a friend and tells him to just crouch there. And then he says, he throws the egg at him. And he says, oh, that didn't go. So let's do another take. Another take till he runs out of eggs. And he's got eggs dripping all over his body. Because, and you just know there was more eggs in than he needed.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And there's another great one. You're supposed to fireproof it. And he thought the thing to do was just soak it in the fireproofing. That's not what you do.
No.
So he puts it on Frank Oz's hand and then lights it.
See, that's friendship. And on that note,
We gotta go.
that's our puppetry panel. Thank you all for coming. Enjoy the rest of the day at the con. In about 45 minutes, Jim and I will be doing photo ops with our characters, Gary and Bear, at the photo op area. So come on by.
Would anyone like a mint?